వైజాగ్ లో CPM జాతీయ మహాసభల ముగింపు సభలో సీతారాం యేచూరి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. ఇప్పుడు లైవ్ చూద్దాం.
The newly elected Control Commission met, and the Control Commission elected Dr. Sukumar Sen as Chairman of the Control Commission. Now I request Comrade Sitaram Yechury, new General Secretary, to address the Congress.
Comrades, this is a very onerous and a big responsibility that has been bestowed on me, and I am here to only assure the delegates and the observers to the 21st Congress and to all of you, to the entire party, that I shall try my best to discharge these responsibilities, correcting all the weaknesses that we have that may have come or inherently there within all of us. This is a time when this 21st Congress of ours that has just concluded has concluded at a very challenging time that is there before the CPM. But this 21st Congress, if we need to characterize in a sentence, I would characterize it as the 21st Congress of the CPM. This is the Congress of the future. There is a Congress of the future for our party, for our country, and on the basis of strengthening our independent strength, the left unity, on that basis striving to build and building the left and democratic unity of the left and democratic forces. This is a challenging time because all of us alone. Last 4 days we have been discussing both the political resolution where we have outlined our political task for the coming 3 years. We have reviewed our political tactical line, and on that basis the political resolution gives an idea of what would be our tactical line in the coming period. More importantly, we also decided that neither the tactical line nor the implementation of the political resolution would be possible unless we strengthen ourselves organizationally first. And to strengthen ourselves organizationally first, we have now decided to hold an organizational plenum before 2015 ends, and it is in that organization plenum all the necessary decisions regarding the party organization, our mass organizations, and how do we move forward to strengthen ourselves in order to meet the challenges that are there before our country and our party today. And as I said, this is the Congress of the future. I say this with the purpose that in all our party documents we have analyzed threadbare the international situation, the national situation, and the conclusion, that unmistakable conclusion that we have come to is that the crisis in capitalism has deepened and continues to deepen internationally, and there is no solution or real solution, no comprehensive solution for the people to liberate exploitation in this world of today's except by strengthening the struggle for socialism. And it is that strengthening of the struggle for socialism internationally that combines with the situation that is there before our country and us and our people. What we have today, as we pointed out in our political resolution, is not only a government headed by the communal forces, but it's a government headed by the communal forces that is pursuing more aggressively the agenda of the neoliberal economic policies. And already within the course of this 1 year, we have seen in combination of both these aspects, there is also another disturbing aspect that is coming, is the erosion of the democratic practices, further erosion of even the existing democratic practices and parliamentary procedures that this government is undertaking. So this is the new Trimurti that is being constructed by this BJP government led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This new Trimurti is there pervading in all sectors and aspects of our social and political life. The entire effort to try and rewrite Indian history, to replace history with mythology, to replace philosophy with theology, this is a big ideological battle as well, combined with the ideological battle unleashed by imperialism in order to obfuscate or conceal the actual class struggles that are going on all over the world and which are bound to intensify. So we have to discharge this responsibility against this Trimurti, and we have to undertake in this present juncture. Therefore, the objective situation both at global level and at the domestic level, the objective situation is right for the advance of people's struggles. But this objective situation can only be utilized by us only if we strengthen our subjective factor, that is our organizational and political capacity to intervene, and on that basis to strengthen the popular people's struggles, and strengthening the class struggle thus, we have to move towards the unity of the left and democratic forces, for the left and democratic front, the precursor for our People's Democratic Front to achieve our People's Democratic Revolution. So this is the task before us. And in order to strengthen the subjective factor, we have decided, as I said earlier, on our organization training and to combat all the challenges that are there before us. And we have said these challenges, particularly in the sphere of social oppression. The class struggle in India stands on 2 feet: economic exploitation and social oppression. We cannot walk, forget running. We cannot walk only on one leg of fighting against economic exploitation. Because India stands on 2 feet: economic exploitation and social oppression. We cannot walk, forget running. We cannot walk only on one leg of fighting against economic exploitation, because then we will only be limping. Unless we are able to combine the struggle against economic exploitation and on economic issues with the issues of social oppression, whether it's caste, whether it's the question of tribals, whether it's the question of women and gender, or the question of religious minorities, all this must come into our radar and our compass of our functioning and the struggles that we shall lead, and this is the singular important task that is there before us. And there we have to recollect that we have a legacy, a heroic legacy of thousands of lakhs of people who laid down their lives for the red flag, who are today laying down their lives in West Bengal in the face of the attack by the class enemies there, who are heroically resisting these onslaughts by the class enemies in various parts of the country. These martyrs who laid down their lives, these comrades who are conducting this class struggle under most difficult circumstances, facing repression of the worst kind, this is the legacy that we have inherited. It is this legacy that defined the contours of the Indian national movement for freedom. It defined the contours of the political map of modern India as we know of it today. This led movements, the what we exist, which this government is wanting to change it radically, absorbing the working class of all these rights, was the result of heroic struggles that the working class of India under the Communist Party leadership waged all these years and made what them enshrined. Whether it's a question of the political redrawing of the map of India, the struggle for the linguistic reorganization of states, whether it was Vishalandra here, Aikya Kerala in Kerala, or Sayukta Maharashtra in Maharashtra, led by the communists, that actually redrew the political map of India into the formation of linguistics that we know. So the Communist Party of India, whose inheritor of this tradition, being the Communist Party of India Marxist, we have been, through our strength of our people's struggles, influencing the agenda of this country, but our job is not only to influence, our job is to overthrow the
బులెటిన్లో ఇప్పుడు షార్ట్ బ్రేక్.